So, very warm welcome. I formally invite you to this very beautiful reading of what's next in your love. Whoever you're thinking about, what are they thinking about you, and what's now in your love life? So, energetically, please connect with your ancestor spirit guides and divine angels. And what's happening in my star seed who's watching this reading, ancestors, what's happening in their love life. So we've got few energies here which I can see for you. We've got the High Priestess. So the person who you're involved with could be a Taurus, or you could be a Taurus. You're watching this, maybe your sun, moon, or rising could be in Taurus. And your association with the person in question has gone in a limbo. There's stoic silence here. It could be a period wherein, it's like after the storm, there's a lot of calm. So something very disruptive and something very like a catastrophe or a tornado struck upon your association. And it was that, your partnership, because the Hierophant speaks about marriage, it speaks about conventional, and it speaks about the commitments like marriage. And definitely you and your partner in question, you have been thinking about marriage, you think about being together, and you think about being united together. That's showing here in the energies of the Hierophant. We've got the High Priestess. So now the High Priestess speaks about the ruling planet here is Moon, and the zodiac involved is Cancer. So surely you could be a Cancer ascendant and your ruling planet is Moon. And the High Priestess is also reminding you that you intuitively are very, very connected. Now, Moon, in any case, in Indian Vedic astrology, speaks about the mind. How do you intercept the emotions of other people, and how do you come across emotionally, and what does your mind think, and how do you process the information around, is all controlled by the planet Moon. So you're highly, highly intuitive, you're very perceptive. And I may say that this whole connection has gone in a limbo. And, your partner is finding it very difficult to speak their truth. And it's also that there is a situation where, both of you feel very tongue-tied, and you have difficulty in expressing your anger. Maybe some things which they have done have really, really disappointed you, and you have not been able to express your anger because you could be in a no contact, or you could have very minimum contact with your partner in question of what the messages that I'm getting. And the High Priestess here, is asking you to connect with your inner voice. And the High Priestess energy is also, speaking about the powerful gift which you have, which is of intuition. Now there could be two meanings here, that you intuitively know what about you and your love interest, and you intuitively also are connected with them. The telepathic messages are very powerful, very strong. Though I see you to be in no contact or in minimum contact, your partner has ghosted upon you. There is a silent time which has been stretched to a long time here. And but the intuitive abilities of connectivity with you and your partner are profound. And also I could see that you connect with your psychic abilities, and the in a metaphysical way, you often meet your partner and your partner often meets you. And I see you having sleepless nights. You're not able to sleep at all because there's so much rustling, and there's so much bustling around with energy at that night time, because your partner is intuitively always wanting to connect with you, and usually mostly at the night time, when the sun goes down and when the moon's energy is bright and powerful. At that time, your partner's very deeply connected to you, and the innermost voices you can hear of each other, and also your deepest inner feelings are very exposed to each other, and you're very pulled intuitively into each other's energy circumference. And also, most likely, logic overrides your instincts in this case. So the High Priestess is also communicating in your love association that your energetic capabilities to connect with each other are so extremely profound, and some things which you could never fathom and never contemplate that they could happen in this connection are actually happening. So the connection is deeply spiritual, it's psychic, and it's like you're not in the 3D with each other. You're communicating at the 5D realms. And at this point in time, there is deep, pensive inclusiveness which you feel. And you're connecting with your own self. To connect with the partner in question, you're actually doing deepest, you're getting into your own psychic self, and you're getting into your own exclusive and inclusive self. And then at those, and your partner is also practicing a lot of solitary bliss these days. They do very minimum interactions. Probably the interactions could be only at the work front, and in their personal lives, they're really wanting to disconnect with everyone. They want to dwell within their own spaces, and they want to do a lot of retrospection that what went wrong in your connection and how do they come out bright from this connection. And you and they at your different ends, you could be spiritually very enlightened. You could be reading books, you could be doing meditation, you could be visiting shrines, and you could be, reading material which is very deeply reflective on spiritual evolution in both the partners, if I may so say. And also, you learn to have confidence within yourself, and you won't be depending upon other people to tell you whatever they feel is right. You will be connecting with your own inner self, and you will be finding out answers on what works for you and what doesn't. And just pearls of advice here. I know it's unsolicited advice, but maybe not, because you're here to listen to what the divine has to say through your medium, Astro Sara. So the pearls of advice is that stay away from gossips. There are lots of gossip mongers around. Do not speak about your love and romance to other people besides just your ancestor spirit guides, your divine entities, and your Aradhya. And you can speak to people who are very, very trusted, because unnecessarily, if you're going to speak about your love and romance, it's going to be, food for gossip. So you do not step in other people's matters, because there will be situations wherein you and your loved one, the person on your mind, your partner, they could be embroiled in unnecessary controversies. So things which do not solve any purpose to you, you just keep it aside and give your energies to things which are helpful in your prosperity and evolution. So for sure, this time period in you and your partner, there is a lot of reflection on what went wrong, and your partner could be little practicing that stoic silence and trying to be little deaf, dumb, and mute, which is okay because love is blind. So it sees no faults. So probably this is the time to maybe dwell into your own self and to find out what were the faults which incurred this kind of a situation. And further on, we have the Two of Wands. Now, Two of Wands is clearly telling me that you and your partner are stuck in a situation wherein there could be a third party involvement. And your partner's very bereaved and he's very sad, and he or she, you can, since I'm a woman, so I'm going to speak in the ways of he. But if you're a divine masculine, welcome. You can, we're not gender specific here, so you can, make the he, she. So the lover in question, there could be involvement of another woman. Maybe your partner, had dated someone in the past and that person reappeared, or your partner could be, maybe your partner's married, or your partner's got an entrapment or engagement some place else beyond with you, but your partner seems to be very unhappy. And your partner, also we've got the Eight of Cups energy here. So your partner is so unhappy with the situation, and it's like it's coming to a point of no return, wherein your partner just doesn't know what to do with the third party. There's so much disillusionment. There are too many fights, and the need to just walk away is very enormous in your partner at this point in time. And there is confusion, and your partner standing at crossroads. They cannot decide, which path to take. They're very confused. So, but of course, there's a lot of unhappiness in the noxicity, and the toxicity in the situation is getting unbearable. The stifling claustrophobia. I see a lot with your person in question, and there is almost this need to just leave everything and just, stage a walkout. That's something which I see. Now, in a love reading, the Two of Wands shows disillusionment, detachment, and then a thing that your partner wants to walk away from the situation. We've got a confirmation also with the Eight of Cups, which means walking away. And it's definitely showing that, your partner has withdrawn from a situation. They're feeling very restless. And also there is lack of commitment. Now, this lack of commitment could be, maybe they don't want to continue with the third party and they feel very hassled. It could be also, a sense of deprivation and sense of, not wanting to participate, and also waiting and anxiousness, anticipation, and lack of contentment. And also, your partner is not wanting to cooperate. Maybe not wanting to cooperate a bit with you, maybe not with the third party. It also shows traveling. It also shows maybe you or your partner could be traveling, or maybe, somebody in your work spectrum. It could be that, you're dealing with multinationals, or you're dealing with people from foreign lands. And that could also be a symbology here. And basically, it's two parts, and it's the decisions and the planning is little cloudy. Things are not very certain and not very clear. And also the grass could look greener on the other side. Isn't it always green on the other side? Yeah, it is. So any which ways that, of course, between two people, the partner in question is confused, and also the partner does want to offer security to one party, one side. And also it speaks about your partner will take the leap of faith, and they will surely, try to be adventurous, because as of now, I think your partner is so boring. It's such a stuck energy, and it's such a uninteresting energy. So definitely there will be a transformation, and from non-adventure, they could get very adventurous, and they will also try to, even in the job, your partner, whatever business or job they're doing, they could be contemplating to branch out. They might be wanting to start some new endeavor, some new business, or some new career. And also they might be wanting to link up with a partner, which is also giving that message. And though, of course, it has to be, the finances have to be balanced, because maybe your partner in question could experience some imbalance in finances too. And then we've got, okay, then we've got the Seven of Cups. Now, they are, what should I say? Now, your communication is quite limited, quite stagnant with your partner in question. And the Seven of Cups is telling me that you could have a lot of choices, and you could be spoiled for choices. And in the coming near future, there might be few number of men who could be showing interest in you. And if you're a male watching, then you could have women who might show a lot of, clamoring around you for your attention. So that kind of, you could be, yeah, or maybe at your work front, your partner could have different choices, and your partner might be confused what correct choice to make in his business or in his profession. That could also be a scenario. But of course, you seem to be very seductive, very charismatic, and very abundant to your partner. Your partner is extremely, extremely attracted to you and finds his world in you. And your partner thinks that you're you're out of their league. It's so difficult to get you. But you see that there's a rainbow also here. And rainbows are often appearing after the calm, after the storm, and after the huge thunderstorm. Then we have the beautiful rainbow appearing. So surely life at your partner's end is very stormy. They could be having lots of squabbles, fights, disagreements, fallouts with the person, the third party, and they wish that they could come to you running, and they could soon, in fact, they soon will approach you. You will have a reunion, you will have a meeting, and then that's going to be like the rainbow for your partner and you. And your partner will be homecoming with you. And it's going to be very, very enchanting, very charming, very beautiful, very healing, and very therapeutic. So wait for those lovely times to come, because they are coming around the corner. The future energy speaks about reconciliation. And let's get some messages from the oracle. My wonderful guardian angels and divine entities, please give me messages for the love life of my wonderful star seeds. So we've got the messages. Wow. A blessing to bring prosperity. So there's prosperity coming in your association, which means that your partner in professional ways, like I told you, that there could be some money encumbrances on both the sides, because this is your soulmate and your twin flame. So you could be reflecting the similar energies. So in your union time, there will be prosperity, which will be knocking at your doors and windows. So I would suggest that open your doors and windows to new possibilities and new events and new adventures, and prosperity will be coming in. And your love life will be very prosperous and very happy. See, we've got the lovely fruits here. We've got the flora energy as well. So this speaks about, maybe you could be redecorating your home, your office, And any new venture that you and your partner in question want to start, it should be starting. We have the number 21, so the reunion could be happening in 21 days from now. This is a timeless reading. Whenever you succumb upon this reading, you hold it, valid from that time. And then another message we have, that a blessing to lift your sadness. I understand you've gone through a period wherein you felt very somber, and you've had your moments of being very disillusioned, and moments wherein you felt very dejected, you felt very low, and you also had spots of low self-esteem, and you didn't know whether something was wrong with you, that your partner treated you the way they treated you. But let me tell you, your partner surely, we'll also check how your partner views you. So we'll keep that pending. We'll do it in the next shuffle. But for surely, sadness will be lifted from your connection, and also from your business and your professional life. You will be seeing a lot of new adverts coming across your way, and the looming sensation of the darkness will be transformed into brightness and light, and a situation which is getting a lot of hope, and sadness will be lifted. So you can be happy, and you can be praying, and you can be manifesting all the wonderful in your life, and a blessing of the air. So the blessing of the air is also speaking about, now air energy is about communication, and about you having lots of oxygen in the air, because that's why the air becomes so consequential for us humans. So communication will bring in that fresh air which you need for revitalization, and that you need for a beautiful new stint in your romance to happen. So that's you'll be getting. And also, yeah, let's see that, how does your partner view you? The partner or the person in question on your mind, how do they view you? So, okay, we've got few energies here. In fact, we've got quite a lot of energies here. So we've got the Wheel of Fortune. So Wheel of Fortune is something which is up will go down, and something which is down will come up. So that's how the wheel operates, and that's how it functions. So in your case, you're dealing with a fixed sign. Your partner in question could have very strong Taurus placements, or Leo placements, Aquarius placements, or Scorpio. Yeah. So your partner, there is a strong energy that your partner could be traveling, or your partner quickly travels and comes to meet you in the coming future. And also, now the Wheel of Fortune here is indicating the art of descending into the act of descending into the material world. And also, this speaks about you having an entire shift or change of energy. The morbid kind of energy which you experience in your association with your partner in question, things are going to change for the better and the best. So it could also be associated with a windfall of money and a windfall of good fortune in your association. Emotional stability you will experience with your partner, and also the ideas and the manifestations that you had regarding this connection all you will experience in fruition in the coming future. And also, Lady Luck is on your side. And unexpected positive events you can imagine to be unfolding, and also money in most unexpected ways could be coming into this connection. And I see that maybe, you know, money was a major problem here, because of which maybe you experience the fallout with your partner. And also it's a very karmic, Wheel of Fortune is indicating very karmic implications on your connection, and also things which were very unsteady and lots of upheavals you experienced, things will get towards the karma side. And whatever efforts you're going to put in this connection, you will be receiving, you know, what should I say, equivalent amount of results you will be experiencing in this connection. And this wonderful energy also speaks that your psychic capabilities will be very profoundly developed with your partner. And also, you know, fate and destiny and karmas are unfolding in a very magical way in your life. And life cycles you will be seeing together with your partner in question. And does your partner miss you? Yes, yes, yes. Your partner misses you a lot. We have the Four of Pentacles or Four of Coins. Your partner holds your thoughts so close to their chest. It's almost stifling. And your partner is very reserved. Probably your partner is not sharing their, his or her innermost feelings. They do not share it with anyone. And you're like a secret. You're kept very close to their heart, close to their chest. And they are keeping a lot of matters to themselves. They lack trustworthy people in their life. And probably you were one of the very, very few, or maybe one of the only people or only sweetheart that they have who they can trust. And your memories are very dear to their heart. We've got the Ace of Wands here further on, which means that you will have a new beginning. And it's very passionate, it's very romantic, and it's a very daring and a very quick energy. Now your partner here in the Four of Coins is going to take time. You know, it's a very passive energy, and it's reflective. It's very reflective, it's very inclusive, and it's very exclusive. So your partner is going to do all the sorting out of his mess within his or her mind. And it's a very slow energy. This is going to take time. It's not going to happen quick, but after the mulling, lulling, and the retrospection and the what should I say, going back and forth and doing a lot of deep contemplation, then, and taking his sweet time, then they will be rushing and coming your way in the Ace of Wands, and you see the new sprouts. So it could be reflective that you also meet somebody new, some new lover, some new romantic interest also you could meet alongside the past lover. Also seems to be appearing out of nowhere. Maybe you lost all hope and you think that, oh, I can never have a reconnection and we can never be together, and you'll be surprised because it's coming from the clouds, and your ancestor spirit guides and your divine beings and the divine entities and the divine your Aradhya, they are blessing you. And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, you could have this explosion of passion and of intense connection, which is now not passive. It's very expressive, and it's very sexual, and it's very sensuous, and it's reflecting a lot of passion and this ignition of excitement and spur of spur of and spot of energy, if I may so say, and also the new love interest could also be coming around.